Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be going through the Blood and Roses event and just going through how we can get our hands on up to 5 of gold Mythic Davie. If you do want to check out my thoughts on Davie, you can see a link in the top right hand corner right now. But let's get into the event details. First off, we'll just check out the intro, and it says love is in the air, and that means Valentines Davie is back and on the hunt in the limited time Blood and Roses event. The event starts on the 14th, which of course is already happened. This is Valentine's Day at 12 PM Pacific time, and it ends on the 24th of February 2022 at 12 PM Pacific time, lasting exactly 10 days. You do get that 24-hour grace period to hand in your rewards in the grey market if you so wish to pick up your rewards. I would do so as soon as you can. Those rewards are not going to be able to go into anything else. We'll quickly bomb through the details, and then I'm going to show you how some of this stuff is in game. It says players can help Davie chase his ever elusive affection by picking up the heart bow tie from the Blood and Roses mission. Once the heart bow tie has been claimed, where will Davie's romantic pursuits take him? Choose between Serene and Scotsman roadmap. 2 copies of Gold Mythic Valentine's Davie are in the roadmap path you choose, but you can only choose one path. The rewards are the same for both roadmap paths, but the story of Davie's search for love is different for each. Once Davie's path has been chosen, collect copies of Gold Mythic Valentine's Davie to upgrade his mythic abilities and level him to collect gold mythic tokens, platinum mods, and heart sunglasses. A daily Blood and Roses recurring roadmap will reward more heart sunglasses and also rose bouquets. Use the heart sunglasses in the grey market to pick up XP and skill trainer chance bags and gear medal choice boxes. Use the rose bouquets to pick up gold mythic tokens and copies of gold mythic Valentine's Davie. Survivors Club members can pick up a one-time gift of 100 heart sunglasses to claim free in the shop, plus an exclusive opportunity to pick up gold mythic tokens in the Blood and Roses grey market. It goes on to say a total of 850 heart sunglasses and 50 rose bouquets will come from running each day's roadmap and completing the missions on Davie's quest to find love with either Serena or Scotsman. Note, there will be no conversion for rose bouquets or heart sunglasses after the event ends, so spend your resources wisely. Happy Valentine's Day, survivors. So the event is quite simple, and it shouldn't be too hard to be able to pick up at least a couple of Davies if you're not, properly grinding on this. But I don't think it's a super grind event by the looks of things. I've done something very basic. I didn't even realize I was doing the actual things for the event, but I killed some fighters and I killed some walkers. These will get you some little bits and rewards, but you'll get this main item here. This is the main item. You can see it is the bow tie. You can only get one of these, and you get one of these just by defeating 50 walkers and 20 fighters. Once you claim this, you can then go to the roadmap and unlock the roadmap of your choice, whether you want to go for Scotsman or whether you want to go for Serena. You can see that as you go through the roadmap, you'll get a copy of Gold Mythic Davie in the top right hand corner if you do complete the entire roadmap, and you just have to unlock the one that you wish. I'm going to unlock Serena, and I'm going to go through this roadmap and just quickly pick up Davie. So we have completed the roadmap, and as you can see, we do pick up that 1 copy of Valentine's Davie, and this will enable you to take part in another roadmap. So once we claim this, we can back out, and you can go down to the Blood and Roses. This is the story roadmap. This does effectively end every day, so you can do this every single day. There's quite a lot of stages, 3 stages per act, but you have to have Davie to a certain tier to do each act, I believe. As you can see, he only needs to be tier 1 or above, so even just getting the basic Davie is going to be absolutely fine. I can take in exactly the same team or any team, and I can just search for Davie, and we should be fine just to put him in, and that'll be it for entering the roadmap, and we'll be able to start the stages. And this is a daily thing, so make sure you do this as quickly as possible so you can actually run the daily roadmap. Now, the other roadmap that's going to unlock is called Serene Memories. This is the secondary roadmap that opens up after beating the Serena. If you beat Scotsman, it will probably open this roadmap over here. And this is an event-long roadmap, kind of like the Serena and Scotsman roadmaps are. And you can see once you progress through this, again, it's probably going to be, quite a few stages. And this is just going to cost world energy. You're going to be getting these heart sunglasses all the time. And lastly, you'll get that second Davie. This is Davie number 2 that you'll be able to get just from using world energy. Pretty straightforward. And you'll be able to get a bunch of these heart sunglasses on progression as well. And we can spend those heart sunglasses in the shop. If we go to the grey market, you can see the Blood and Roses event is up. And you can see where you can spend those heart sunglasses. Of course, it is completely up to you where you want to spend them. If you are part of Survivors Club, I think I've already claimed it, but you do actually get a free offer in the Blood and Roses event section in featured, and then I think you get 100. Let me just double check. I will have a few more than 100 right now. I've got 130, but 100 of those that I got were from that part of the store because I've got Survivors Club. Now, if we go back to the daily roadmap, you can see that there's these bouquets right here. It's basically his weapon with the gun, the pistol in it, and it's a bouquet of flowers or bouquet of roses. You can see there's 5 available if you complete the daily roadmap. This event is 10 days long, so you will be able to get your hands on 50. This is just confirmation of the 50 that they've already said are available. And if we go into the grey market, Blood and Roses, you can see that Davie costs 10, so you should be able to pick up all of the Davies and all 20 of the gold mythic claims. And if you claim all of that, that's 10,000 gold mythic tokens, so it's another gold mythic. So you should be able to get your hands on Davie at LB3, free to play, and also be able to get another gold mythic pull. And if you're part of Survivors Club, you could potentially get more, because this isn't too expensive. It only costs 100 to get 20 of these, and these crates have got at least 1,000 in them, so you're going to get at least 2 more pulls in there as well. So it looks pretty reasonable. You can obviously choose some other stuff that you want to pick up if there's anything in particular. I would definitely recommend these trainers right here: Madeline's, Maddox, Lilith, Ulysses. It obviously depends on what you need the most. XP trainers, while they are great, they're much easier to come by, particularly Maddox and Madeline. You can only get 2 of each, so I just pick up the sort of scraps that are being given out here. This isn't really enough to do too much. This is enough to max out 2 of a character's skills when they have 6 in their skills tab. Now, the way you can get some of the extra heart sunglasses isn't just from running the roadmaps. There is the Blood and Roses mission, as you can see here. If we just do the drop down, I have completed something here, and I've got some bits and pieces. If you just do the login, you can see there's 8 days of login on a 10-day event. That's not going to be too hard to do. You get nearly 100 or so. And in the next section, if you complete everything, you get 10,000 gold mythic tokens, and you get 1,000 per one you do. And that's just from leveling up Davie. So if you level up Davie, you'll be able to get nice bonus here. Now, you do have to level him up to 720, but there is a way around this. I'm not going to be saying how, but you can get the 720 quite easily if you think about it. And then the next part is going to be leveling up Davie more, and you'll be able, like, his mythic abilities, and you'll actually be able to get guaranteed mods. Some of these mods aren't too bad. For instance, you can see you can go specifically for one of his mods, I Love You Too, and if you level up that mythic ability, you can get the attack on attack mod. So if you don't like one of the mods, you don't necessarily have to upgrade that particular mythic ability, but you are going to have to spend Maddox and Madeline's to actually get these done. So be aware, some of these aren't that great. For instance, the attack while slowed one is not very good at all, so I would just kind of dodge out on that. But this one is quite nice, and so is this one. The attack on attack and attack versus strong on attack. Impaired resist on attack is okay-ish, but it's not that vital. But it's basically up to you what you want to do here, but you will have to spend more Maddox and Madeline's to upgrade these than you can get from the event. So it's a toss-up. It really depends on your resources. So that's it for the little preview of the event, and just, running you through what you have to do. It's pretty straightforward. Just make sure you stay on top of it daily, especially that daily roadmap. It's not too bad. I think it was like 1 to 2 waves of walkers max per one, so it isn't too crazy. But just if you get yourself a LB3, Valentines Davie, and some extra gold mythic tokens, some extra rewards on the side, this doesn't look too bad at all. But let me know your thoughts on this event, your thoughts on Davie. Like I said, if you do want to check out Davie, you should be able to see it on screen, a little link to be able to go check out my thoughts on him. But that is the end of my video, guys. I want to say thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.